The Weekly Reporter is a Warner Brothers cartoon from 1944. This is directed by Chuck Jones and written by Michael Maltese with a voice cast including Mel Blanc, Bea Benaderet and Frank Graham. This sounded like something that would have really appealed to me. And to begin with, it was very slow. But I'd say after about a third of the way through, maybe closer to the halfway mark, it actually really picked up and I really enjoyed it. It's basically a bunch of clips, kind of like a newsreel. We have the voiceover narration and it's a bunch of war-based clips. And I love cartoons set during the Second World War. I think they're really fascinating. It's really interesting to see the kind of content they were putting out to address the nation, which is basically what they're doing here, of course, in 1944. And some of them were rather boring. Some of them I actually really liked. And I don't want to give away too much, but I did like, sometimes liked for the wrong reasons, the treatment of women in this. Just to give you an example, we had a couple of reels highlighting the fact that women were now stepping into traditionally male roles, which is, I think, one of the very few silver linings about the war, is that it proved that women could do the jobs that were traditionally for men. And we get to see a little bit of this. We're still kind of leaning heavily into the feminine side. I think probably going to have the thumbnail for this is a clip or an image of a woman wearing a mask while putting makeup on, which is a little bit awkward, kind of, in my eyes, indicating that even during the war, that's what women are still worried about, which is a bit nuts. But I did enjoy the parts of it that were focusing on women and the role of women in the war. We do have a lot about rationing as well, which was quite interesting, and a few other things here and there. So a really nice variety to it. But as I said, it was quite slow to begin with. It definitely got off to a slow start, but by the halfway mark, at the very least, it started to pick up. The animation quality is very good. Absolutely no complaints with that. The only reason it was slow is because I just wasn't finding it very funny to begin with. I didn't think it was that fascinating either, but eventually we got there. But the animation throughout was very good. No problems with the voice acting either, and the narration is very good, very pleasant to follow. Mel Blanc does a lot of the voices in this one. I'm not 100% sure who narrates this. That information doesn't appear to be on IMDb. But the narration is very crisp, clear, pleasant, easy to follow. No problems there either. Do I recommend this? Sure. If it sounds like it would appeal to you, I'd say check out The Weekly Reporter. It might not have been perfect, but there was enough in it for me to enjoy. Ultimately, I finished watching it feeling quite satisfied, and I'm happy enough to recommend it.